Why does spiritual growth seem so complicated, so complex? Do that, read this, pray more, go more, serve more. Growing can seem so overwhelming. I think one reason is because there's so much information out there. Now, have you ever walked into a bookstore, looked around and thought to yourself, I don't even know where to start. I'm not even sure what I need. See, these days the problem isn't lack of information, it's how do I sort through it all? On top of that, we're all so different, and resources or practices that worked well for me, they may not work so well for you. So, what if you were able to sort through all the great resources, practices, and information on growing spiritually that exist, and you were able to pick out the perfect book, CD, or video for you? Better yet, what if you didn't have to sort through anything? Sound interesting to you? Well, me too. Let's take a few moments and look at a new approach to spiritual growth called Monvee. Now, what's Monvee, you ask? It's a different way to live our lives. It's a way to live and grow spiritually every day, every week, every month, literally, for the rest of our lives. And doing it in a way that's most natural to us, the way we were made. My name's Eric Parks, co-founder of Monvee, and I'll be walking you through this interactive tour. As soon as I log in, Monvee begins to discover what's unique about me. Monvee's easy, intuitive, and extremely accurate. Discovery takes less than 3 minutes. Now, we start with a simple registration page. This is where Monvee learns some of the basics. My birthday, my family, how I participate in church activities. The Monvee discovery process takes into consideration 14 different aspects of who I am. I like to think of the Monvee discovery as the eHarmony for my spiritual life, but instead of finding a mate, Monvee discovers how I'm wired and how I grow best. Let's look at a few examples of the discovery process as it works. By simply selecting pictures, Monvee is discovering important things about me, like where I am in life, what my current spiritual needs are, even how I learn. Using Monvee is intuitive, and the best thing is, it's fun. And all the while, Monvee is learning about me, and I'm learning some key things about myself, the most important lesson being knowing the best way I can grow and connect with God. Now here's another example. In this screen, I'm asked to tell Monvee where I fall in this shaded box. I just drag the target to anywhere in the square, and Monvee tailors the results to me. It's that easy and that accurate. Now, at this point, Monvee has assessed my spiritual life, but it's also assessing other important things about me. The Monvee system learns about my personality, what I like and don't like. For example, do I prefer what I know or new experiences? Do I prefer solitude, or am I a social butterfly and like community? Am I a thinker or a doer? The discovery process takes only a few minutes, and it's both fun and insightful. But what happens next is what makes Monvee so special. Based on the most important things about me, Monvee connects my desire to grow with a plan that is customized and easy to follow. It's a spiritual guidebook for my life, and it's what we call the roadmap. Now, my roadmap identifies resources in 4 key areas that can help me live and grow spiritually today, this week, and for the next 2 months. The key areas are my time. Now, these are practices I do by myself, like prayer, meditation, solitude. My mind. These are learning practices, like reading books, listening to messages, watching videos. There's my relationships, which are relational practices, like small groups, prayer partners, mentoring. And finally, there's my experiences, which are all practices of serving and living beyond myself. Here's my personal roadmap. As you can see, I'm getting a very specific plan that will tell me how to use these resources and practices every day, every week, and every month. In my time section, Monvee is recommending praying scripture. But Monvee doesn't just tell me to practice something. In my roadmap, it shows me how someone like myself would pray scripture and where in scripture I should start. Monvee will even recommend outside resources to help me navigate this my time practice. Every part of my plan is customized and specific. Monvee sorts through thousands of resources, practices, audio and video messages to create a tailor-made plan for me and my life. The plans are never too much because they're matched to who I am and how I learn. And Monvee gives me a multitude of options. I can change any area of my plan to suit me. I can choose what works best for me. Now get this. Once I have my plan and I've customized it to be perfect for me, I can click print and ship, and I'll receive my plan in my email inbox. And the resources I just chose, they'll be shipped right to my door. Not only do I get my own plan, I get a way to track my progress. Monvee has the capacity to stick with me every day. I can sync it with my calendar. Monvee provides email reminders, and most importantly, it tracks my progress. I can also connect with the Monvee community through my own personal Monvee space online, where I can let others see my plan. I can post articles, videos, messages that I've found useful. I can also connect with others who are interested in or wired the same way that I am. You see, Monvee is more than just a resource site. It really provides a space for me to connect with others who are interested in growing closer to Christ. As I grow on my journey, Monvee asks me for my feedback. As I finish a resource, a book, an activity, an experience, I rate that resource. Monvee actually learns by providing only the resources that are effective over time. It's sort of a Wikipedia of spiritual growth resourcing. Monvee really does get smarter as more of us provide feedback and insight into what is helping us grow best.